You used to tell me that the coffee was perfect, even when I'd burnt the beans and ruined the pot. You told me every mile we drove was worth it, whether we found the destination or not. We lived in a house made of fine and forever, polishing the silver while the roof started to leak. I thought we were clever, keeping it together, but the foundation was crumbling and the timber was weak. Then came the Tuesday when the weather went cold, and you looked at me with eyes I didn't recognize. The script was forgotten, the story was old, and the I love you finally lost its disguise. You didn't shout it, you didn't even cry. You just let the truth sit heavy on your tongue. It wasn't a maybe, and it wasn't a lie. It was the hardest bell that's ever been rung. No more I'm sorry, no more it's okay. No more we'll fix this to get through the day. Just 5 little words that stop the world dead. The very last honest thing you ever said. I don't love you anymore. It cut through the air like a closing door, cleaner than a promise, sharper than a knife. The only real moment in a fabricated life. I lived on your kindness, I'd starved on your grace, until you finally put the truth in its place. My heart hit the floor and my spirit just bled at the last honest thing you said. I prefer the sting to the slow, steady ache of wondering how much more pretend I could take. Thank you for the cruelty, thank you for the cold, for finally being brave enough to let go of the hold. It was the kindest unkind thing you could do, to finally be honest, to finally be you. I don't love you anymore. It cut through the air like a closing door, cleaner than a promise, sharper than a knife. The only real moment in a fabricated life. I lived on your kindness, I'd starved on your grace, until you finally put the truth in its place. My heart hit the floor and my spirit just bled at the last honest thing you said. The silence that followed was the truest sound of 2 people finally hitting the ground. No more perfect coffee, no more worth it drives, just the wreckage of our beautiful, dishonest lives. Yeah, that was the last thing the only honest thing. I didn't wear black, but I felt the weight as I walked to the edge of too little, too late. There's no congregation, no flowers in bloom, just me and the echoes in this empty room. I'm digging a trench in the back of my mind for the part of my heart that I'm leaving behind. It didn't go screaming, it didn't put up a fight. It just flickered once and then ran out of light. I remember the day that this feeling was born. A bright golden thing on a midsummer morn. It breathed in your laughter, it lived on your touch. Maybe that's why it ended up costing so much. Now it's cold on the table, it's still in the air, and I'm struggling to find a believable prayer. How do you mourn what you can't even see? The ghost of the person I used to be. No bells in the steeple, no tears for the grow, just a heavy silk silence that acts as a shroud. I'm saying the words that I never thought I'd say, as I prepare to go on in a different way. It's a funeral for a feeling, a quiet goodbye under the gray of a wide open sky. I'm burying the us that I used to believe, with nothing but salt on the cuff of my sleeve. It isn't a person, it isn't a place, it's the loss of the glow that I saw on your face. Dust into dust, and were beautiful once. You were heavy to carry, but I'm setting you down now. I'm walking away with empty hands. I'm writing this down cause I don't know your name, though your face in the hallway looks almost the same. You've got the same eyes, but they don't see me now. Like a book that you've closed and forgotten somehow, I'm sitting across from a ghost in your skin, wondering when the new you decided to move in. I remember a version who liked the rain, who knew how to quiet the hum of my pain. But you take your coffee a different way, and you have nothing left but the weather to say. I'm checking your pulse for a spark I once knew, but I'm just a tourist in the city of you. Do I shake your hand? Do I ask how you've been? Since when did forever wear down so thin? I'm reaching for someone who isn't backstage, just a name on a faded and yellowing page. So here's a love letter to a stranger I know, to the shadow of someone I had to let go. I'm sending my heart to a dead letterbox, to a door with the key that no longer fits the locks. You're the closest person a mile away, with a million things that we'll never say. It's a missing you note to the one in the room, a flower for a garden that's forgotten to bloom. Tell me, does my voice sound like static to you? Is my memory a color that's faded to blue? I wanna scream out the secrets we share, just to see if a piece of the old you is there. But you just look through me like I'm made of glass, waiting for the minute and the silence to pass. Yeah, it's a love letter to a stranger I know, to the shadow of someone I had to let go. I'm sending my heart to a dead letterbox, to a door with a key that no longer fits locks. You're the closest person a mile away, with a million things that we'll never say. It's a missing you note to the one in the room, a love letter to a stranger in the middle of June. P.S. I hope that you're happy, whoever you are now. P.S. I still have your sweater, but I don't think it belongs to you anymore. Sincerely, the one you used to love. coffee's still warm in the mug on the stand, and the pen is still shaking here in my hand. We were just getting to the part where it's good, the part where we finally did what we should. But the ink started bleeding, the margins got thin, and I don't even know where the ending begins. I'm looking at sentences left in the air, like I'll see you tomorrow and I'll always be there. The commas are hanging, the periods are gone, and the once upon a time is just dragging on. You didn't say goodbye, you just stopped the flow, leaving 3 little dots where the rest ought to go. There's a crease in the corner of page 94, but you're already walking right out of the door. I'm reading the silence, I'm tracing the lines, looking for secrets and hidden out signs. But you're closing the book right in the mid-chapter, killing the ever and the happily after. The plot was just thickening, the hero was home. Now I'm just a character left on my own. You're folding the cover before it's been read, leaving the best of us tucked in your head. It's a hollowed out story, a beautiful sin, to close up the book where the heart should begin. The spine is breaking, the words are blurred. I'm staring at the end, the most lonesome word, just a bookmark left in a story half told. Mid-chapter, mid-sentence, porch light was on, and the garden was grown. I'd finally learned how to live on my own. I cleared out the wreckage, I'd swept up the floor. I was finally ready to open the door, and there you were standing like an answer to prayer, with the sun in your eyes and the wind in your hair. The table was set for a party of two. I had all of this room, and I gave it to you. To give, I was bursting at the seams. I was looking for someone to hold all these dreams. I was a harbor just waiting for a ship, and I let your name settle right on my lips. But the more that I held you, the more that I knew I wasn't in love, I was just ready for you. I was in love with the season, the sky and the light, but you were the shadow that didn't fit right. It's the cruelest of jokes that the universe plays to give you the sun on the loneliest days. I had the heart and I had the space, I just wasted it all on the wrong kind of face. You were the wrong person at the right time, the perfect just 'cause you're tired, or catch a spark where there's no wood for the fire. Yeah, you were the wrong person at the right time. I wanted it to be you, I tried to make it be. Dressed you in colors you never could wear. I saw a soul that just wasn't there. The timing was gold and the setting was sweet, but the heart underneath was just a bitter defeat. Just covered in sorrow 'cause you're tired, or catch a spark where there's no wood for the fire. Yeah, you were the wrong person at the right time. Now the porch light is flickering, the garden is overgrown again, and back in the silence, but at least I'm not lying. Right time. Wrong heart. I've been holding my breath since the day that you left, like a diver down deep of the surface bereft. I kept your name tucked in the back of my throat, a life jacket prayer that refused to stay afloat. I tasted the J and the U in the end, waiting for a reason to breathe them again. But the air's getting stale and my chest is so tight, I can't keep this ghost in the basement tonight. The neighbors are out and the street lights are dim. The glass on the nightstand is filled to the brim. I've carried your syllables like stones in my coat, a heavy set anchor that's sinking the boat. I used to say it like a song or a vow, but it's just a weight I don't wanna carry now. It's a collection of letters that don't mean a thing without the soft comfort your voice used to bring. So I'm standing here on the It's shaking my ribs as it climbs up the scale. A hurricane hidden in a simple exhale. There goes the first letter, there goes the last. A beautiful who that belongs to the The air's just air again. The room is just a room, and I'm finally breathing out. Drop the heavy words like they're rusted shields across these scarred and empty fields. I'm too tired to tell you why I'm right, and you're too tired to keep up the fight. The flags are all white, but they're torn at the edge, standing on the drop-off of a crumbling ledge. We've run out of arrows, we've run out of breath, just loving each other to a slow, quiet death. Check the casualty list of the things that we said under the blankets of this cold king-sized bed. There's a trust that we choked, the always days we burned, and all the hard lessons we never quite learned. I look at your face and I don't see a foe, just a tired out soldier with nowhere to go. We fought for the crown, we fought for the throne, but we ended up ruling this wreckage alone. No more fire, no more smoke, just the sound of a heart as it finally broke. Shake my hand and call it a day. There's nothing left here to take away. It's a truce, but we both lost, counting the years and the terrible cost. We've called a ceasefire on a dead-end street, walking away on a bleeding feet. There's no victory march, no bells in the town, just the sound of the walls as they come crashing down. We saved what was left, but the us is all gone. It's a truce, but the ghosts are the ones moving on. Was it worth the pride? Was it worth the pain to stand in the mud of this pouring rain? I'd give back the sorries, I'd give back the winds, to go back to the place where a heartbeat begins. But the border is drawn and the ink is all dry, and the we is a casualty under this ceasefire on a dead-end street, walking away on our bleeding feet. There's no victory march, no bells in the town, just the sound of wolves as they come crashing down. We saved what was left, but the us is all gone. It's a truce, but we're both just moving on. Lay down your arms, I'll lay down mine. The sun's coming up, on the new finish line. hate you. I just don't have anything left. Choose. The stadium's empty, the floodlights are low, and I'm standing here with nowhere to go. We played like the stakes were a matter of life, cutting through forever with a sharpened knife. I kept a tally of every mistake, of every promise you managed to break, and you kept a list of the tears that I cried, like points on a board for your wandering pride. We were teammates once, or so I recall, before we started rooting for the other to fall. Now the court is all dusty, the lines are all blurred, and I'm sorry is a word that nobody heard. I fought for the lead, I fought for the win, but I didn't see the shape of the mess we were in. I was so busy guarding my heart from the blow that I didn't notice you'd let yourself go. The buzzer is sounding, the clock's hitting zero, and neither one of us looks like a hero. The crowd has gone home, and the silence You can't reset a season that's already done, and nobody's laughing when nobody's won. Yeah, this is the final score. A million regrets and a closing door. I won the fight, but I lost the prize. I can see the defeat in your hollowed eyes. No medals for lonely, no trophies for pain. Just standing alone in the freezing rain. We played for keeps, but we ended up poor. Yeah, that's the weight of the final score. Hard against hard. I guess this is the part where we walk off the field. The grass is dead, the lights are out. Game over. I still cook enough pasta for two, and I find myself waiting for the sound of you. I reached for your hand in the middle of the night, then I caught myself shivering and turned on the light. I'm walking on your side of the bed in the dark, leaving a trail like a question mark. It's funny how the body remembers the ghost of the things that the mind wants to forget the most. I stopped at the store for that tea that you like. Then I remembered that we took a permanent hike. I went to tell you a joke I just heard, then I swallowed the punchline and choked on the word. I'm still checking the weather in your parents' town, trying to keep the old architecture down, but the foundation's deep and the habits are old, and I'm freezing in a house that was never this cold. It's a ritual of us that's so hard to break. The good morning texts and the coffee we'd make. I'm rewriting the manual page by page, trying to let the bird out of the cage. And I'm unlearning your habits one by one, under the heat of a cold-hearted sun. I'm teaching my feet not to walk to your door. I'm teaching my heart not to ache anymore. It's the rhythm of you that's stuck in my head. The things that you did and the things that you said. I'm a creature of habit, and you were the best. Now I'm just trying to lay the routine to rest. Don't look for your keys on the hook by the sink. Don't pour out a glass when you're wanting a drink. Don't look at the passenger seat when you turn. It's a slow motion lesson I'm forced to learn. It's muscle memory, it's a mental war. I'm not us anymore. I'm not us anymore. Teaching my heart not to ache anymore. Oh, it's the rhythm of you that's stuck in my head. The things that you did and the things that you said. I'm a creature of habit, and you were the best. Now I'm just trying to lay the routine to rest. I didn't buy the tea today. I didn't reach for the phone. I sat in the chair and I sat there alone. That's one less habit, 1,000 to go. I was picking out the frames for the photos on the wall, while you were measuring the distance to the driveway from the hall. I was planting perennials to see them bloom in May, but you were packing boxes in your mind for someday. I thought the quiet was a comfort, a peaceful kind of grace, but it was just the sound of you erasing every trace. I found the map you folded in the pocket of your coat, a list of reasons why we wouldn't work, a mental note. You didn't leave in anger, no, you didn't even shout. You just followed a blueprint for how to get yourself out. It's the patience of it all that really makes me bleed, that you were preparing for a life you didn't think I'd need. No sun bridge to burn, no dramatic final scene. a slow motion slide into the spaces in between. I was the destination, or that's what I believed, but I was just the layover for a heart that was relieved to finally fly away. Was it your exit strategy? Was it all along goodbye? Checking for the weather while I was looking in your eyes. You had your shoes by the door while I was taking off my coat. You were halfway to the shore while I was still inside the boat. It's the coldest kind of lonely to realize at the end that you were planning your escape while I was calling you my friend. Yeah, you had an exit strategy, and I was just the room where you waited for the courage to leave me in the gloom. Did you practice the words in the mirror at night? Did you wait for the moment when the feeling felt right? Every kiss was a maybe, every touch was a hush. I was a slow burn fire, you were a headlong rush to the door, to the street, to a life without me. God, how long have you been wanting to be free? Was it your exit strategy? Was it all along goodbye? Checking for the weather while I was looking in your eyes. You had your shoes by the door while I was taking off my coat. You were halfway to the shore while I was still inside the boat. It's the coldest kind of lonely to realize at the end that you were planning your escape while I was calling you my friend. Yeah, you had an exit strategy, and I was just the room where you waited for the courage to leave me in the gloom. The tank is full. The keys are